Somebody didn't shut the Bombay doors. No mucking about today, guys. Might not make it all the way down. Hello? Hello? Can you suggest somewhere nice to eat? I feel I should apologise really for that Rudge, aka the doctor. We went £20 million for some food, so I'm not having that. Look at that! Look at that! Blimey! Look at that! How beautiful is that? Well, Hobbit, I've found your car. That is ridiculous. Well, I did say, oh, nobody listens to me. I'm just the front man for this. See, I bet Matt Armstrong doesn't have this problem, or Merlin. You notice Merlin's looking pretty sharp these days, all trimmed and nice. Yeah. Another exciting episode of Rudge, aka the Doctor. It's Friday, welcome back to Rudge, aka the Doctor. If you just joined us, hit the like, share and subscribe, sit back and enjoy the ride. I'm on a busy road again. As you can see, if you hit the Coffee and PayPal page this week, thank you ever so much for doing that. You help make these videos. And yeah, if you did hit the subscribe button this week, that all helps too. Now, what have we got this week? Well, luxurious side of the island again, because I feel it gets left out a little bit, and there are some good places over there to explore, so we're going to go and have a look at that. In the meantime, while we're on this busy road, several luxury yachts moored up there in Augustoli Bay. It's got the marina to the left there, which apparently has just been sold. I don't know whether they're going to do something with that or not now. Yeah, and in other news this week, which will give you an idea when this was filmed, a luxury yacht almost sank off Foscado. Apparently they left the door open in the side of the hull, where some of these boats have a door where they can put all the toys away. You know, the little tender that takes them, well, some of them are 30-foot tenders on yachts that size, that take them to the shore, and the jet skis and stuff like that. Well, apparently they put out to sea with the door down, and it took a bit of water on. Oops, somebody's in big trouble, aren't they? Anyway, it's very noisy here, so before we have to cut and start again, let's get on with the video, shall we? Right, well, no mucking about today, guys. Here we are at Vatsa Beach. Now, over the years, last couple of years, well, since COVID really, this place has changed dramatically. It used to be very quirky and quite an interesting place to come. I did see some complaints about it 2 years ago on Facebook about people not getting served and stuff like that. So I came out to have a look, and right enough, didn't get served on the 2 occasions I came, because I came last year as well. Rumour has it that the guy's daughter has taken it over, and she's painted everything white and tidied everything up. Those of you who know the island, leave the comments below as to what you think of the place. I'm not going to slate it. I haven't eaten or drank there recently, but today might be the day. We'll have a look. Anyway, let me show you the beach. So there's the entrance to Vatsa Club, as it's now called. There used to be some really quirky buildings. We'll have a look around there in a minute if we can, but I think they've tidied it all up a bit now. I can smell fish, that smells good. I haven't had any lunch, it's getting on in the afternoon now, so you know, got a changing room, so you can have a swim here if you want. There you go, look at that. It looks like a bring your own brolly thing. There is another beach over there, can't quite remember the name of it for the moment. Let's have a little wander. There's the taverna. We'll have a look in there in a minute and see if anything's changed. Now there is a ferry which these girls are going to be using to get from one side to the other. And you can hire boats from here. I don't know how much they are. They also have accommodation which might be worth, if you fancy this beach, it might be worth looking that up. They've got these little cottage things here. There's the rent a boat. Yeah, a lot's changed here in the years that I've been coming. Actually, those look quite inviting now, don't they? Well, this time I've been served, maybe a little over attentive. They've made an assumption on eating. Anyway, we'll see what it's like. Well, food's just arrived, and I have to say, looks pretty good for a starter, which is what it is. So I'll let you know when I've eaten it. Well, there you go. Vatsa seems to be back in action. How's the meal? Well, yeah, calamari was good. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much about that. It came to €15. When I looked at the menu, the calamari was 6 as an appetizer and a small beer was 4. That couldn't come to 15. Maybe they did me a big portion. It was a big portion, so maybe that was a main course. I don't know. But it was very nice. €15. I'll let you make your minds up about that. So, unfortunately, the jury is still out as far as I'm concerned with that. And you won't hear me do that very often. But yeah, I think they've got a way to go yet. Excuse us, gents. Do you know anywhere decent to go and get something to eat? Hello? Yeah. It's like the old time cafe all over again. Hello? Can you suggest somewhere nice to eat? Speak English? Not like he speaks anything. Oh well. Things you see. Well, I feel I should apologise really for my comments on Vatsa bar or whatever it's called now. I don't know why. Shouldn't overcharge people, should you? I don't know, in the guy's defence, he didn't seem to know what he was doing really. He seemed a bit lost. It all seemed a bit like that. I don't know what's going on there. But you won't hear me slag a venue off. The food was very good. The beer was okay. So in that respect, it's very good. Maybe it's just a genuine mistake. So all I would say is if you want to go there, it's a nice place to go. Check the bill before you leave. But I wouldn't want any of my viewers turning up and going, oh, that Rudge, aka the doctor. I mean, we went to somewhere, they charged us £20 million for some food. So I'm not having that. So yeah, you won't hear me do that very often, but yeah, I was a bit disappointed really, and I've been disappointed for the last 2 years in that venue. I hope and I pray, I overheard him say to somebody they've got it for the next 10. I don't know. I hope and I pray that they get a grip, because it won't be there next year if they do that all the time. Anyway, moving that along, we're off to a beach now, further along the coast, and I thought I'd enjoy this view with you. Look at that! Look at that! Now, a lot of you know I struggle with my mental health, and I've been struggling for a couple of days, and what just happened didn't help. Let's put it that way. So that was one of the reasons I came out to film. I thought I'd cheer myself up, visit a part of the island I don't very often visit. Look at that. Now you can quite clearly see the airport there in Sfaranata. You can see the lighthouse just down there, and you can see the ferry coming into Luxury down there. And you can see the village I've just come through to get from Vatsa. Look at that. Great day to be alive. There's Rabbit Island over there as well, and right at the back there, Zakynthos. And windmills, yeah. Yes, look at that. So yeah, let's crack on. It's a bit of a windy road, but yeah, let's see what's at the end of it. Okay, let's go. Well, Hobbit, I've found your car, and thought you might be interested in that. Yeah, look at that. There's the lovely Nikki enjoying the view. How cool is that? The reasons I might not make it all the way down. One is I've just run out of water. And the second is, as you know, I'm not walking very well lately, so there you go. If you were thinking of coming down there, I advise you not to. It is a beautiful place though. I'm going to go and have a look, see how far I can get. This bit's not too steep, so we'll give it a go. Yeah, this isn't for the faint-hearted, I can tell you. But a shame they don't do something about the steps. This has been out of action for quite a while from what I remember. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Well, I'm going to go and have a look and see against advice. Now, my disclaimer is I'm not telling any of you lot to do any of this. The steps are pretty steep and at a weird angle. But look at that beach. Well guys, I think I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. Just look at the colour of that. I mean, so yeah, if you were thinking of coming, I mean, if you're able-bodied, I don't know if it's going to be that much of a problem. Somebody's put this climbing rope here, and you could get down there, down that little bit there. There's a few steps I've carved out. Go round there, and it looks like that could be the main route down through there. And there's a nice rope to hang on to. It is a bit precarious. It's whether you think it's worth it. I mean, there's 2 umbrellas on that beach. And I live here. And not only that, I'll just ride around filming it. I mean, oh dear, that's made up for the experience at Vatsa beach. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go and see if I can find the lighthouse now. There's a beach down there where I can get a nice long cool drink for a reasonable price. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. I think you'll agree, guys, that is spectacular. Absolutely. I'm surprised there's no super yachts moored off. Mind you, they'll probably only sink if they were. Right, just down from the beach we've just been to, which was spectacular, is this lighthouse. And I'd never actually ridden down to it, so I'm going to ride down and see if there's anything to have a good look at. Probably is. Who knows? You don't know till you try, do you? So let's go and have a look. Now, as I don't read Greek yet, I'm thinking that maybe the big hand and the open mouth and the no entry thing means that you can't go in there. Which is a bit of a shame. I like lighthouses. But anyway, there's the lighthouse. And while we're here, let's have a look at the view, shall we? It's very peaceful up here. Very peaceful. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. And some beehives there. Just 1 or 2. Nice to see. Oh, and in the background, yeah, a windmill. Looks like it's coming to get me. I don't know, let's go there. Go and visit my mate and have a bottle of water and a lemonade or something. It's very reasonable, it's a nice place. Let's go there. Right, just below the lighthouse is this little beach here. I happen to know they don't overcharge you. Because I came here last year after a disappointment at Plato and had a nice cool beer and watched people swimming. Nice little place. Come on, I'll show you what it's like. Come on, let's go. We've got Nikki parked up next to another black pearl there. So she's quite happy and she's in the shade. I'll show you what I mean. This is a great little place. The guy's friendly who runs it. They do a little bit of food here from what I remember as well. I should have just headed here really. Never mind. It is a pebble beach though, be aware. Got a shower there and a toilet up there. So it's got all the facilities you need. I haven't noticed in the past it's mostly Greek people that come here. So I'm going to get a drink now. from the bar. There you go, it's still here. The prices are still pretty good. And it's still just as friendly as ever. So yeah, I can recommend this place. There's even somewhere to swim in the shade if it's too hot at this time of day.
You can't film me.
You're going to jack it in for the day, are you, sausage?
No, because Cindy watches this.
Yes, I know, yes.
No, you can't do that.
Yes, I know that, yeah. You're going to jack it in for the day, are you? What time is it, sausage?
No, you can't. No, genuinely you can't. Look at the mess.
Cindy, it is about 5:30, 6 o'clock, and she's been on it all day. Haven't you, sausage?
Well, it's these codes, they don't work.
The codes don't work, apparently. Anyway, yes. Well...
What?
What?
Why can you cut your own stuff out, but when you film my room and it looks like a 5-year-old's bedroom?
Well, more like 3, maybe 4.
I've been busy. And I'm going for a walk.
You've got some news, haven't you? But we're not going to go into that just yet, are we?
No, I don't.
No, that is going to be coming up in a few months' time, and that means you've got to carry on watching us, haven't they?
Yeah, I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, no, we're not.
But in, was it 9 days, 8 days? Should be done.
Maybe we'll have a video that will be very interesting for some of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it will get really interesting.
It will, yes. We're not going to tell you what we're doing yet. You might have to buy a hat. You might not. Who knows?
Daddy Rudge.
Yeah. Lagadakia kaki.
Some of your Greek viewers might understand that.
They might, yeah. I might be in massive amounts of trouble now because I've mispronounced the last bit.
Then it's rude.
It might well be, yeah. Anyway, come with me and I'm going to explain a few things.
I've been demoted. I've been demoted.
Yes. Well, yeah, before we go any further, there will be a video coming up in a few weeks' time explaining why Villa Joro is in disarray and why the office has moved. I've got guests. One of them is a chef. Can you tell? Yeah, the usually very tidy house has become, well, it's only for a week and they love it here, don't they?
They do. But
They do.
They're going in the morning.
They're going in the morning. and me and Sausage here can go out on the bike again then, can't we? Yes. Well, when she's done her work. Mind you, you're up to date now, I think, are you? Caught up, haven't you?
I am on it.
She has caught up, actually, Cindy. I've been watching her. I am the manager at the Greek office. Anyway, as you can see, we've been having a great time out here. We had the first, this will be a clue for those of you who know the island, we had the first bit of rain today. It didn't last long, but it has watered the garden. Now, I made a joke earlier about the super yacht that left the doors open to get the toys in and out of. You remember that? Well, first of all, I'd like to apologise on behalf of current events. There is a yacht that's currently at the bottom of the sea in Italy, and my thoughts are with the family and friends of the people that were on board that yacht. Tragic, and they're still trying to find out what's happened. I think they've got divers down at the moment. I've been watching that. There's a YouTube channel called Super Yacht, I think, really informative, and I've been watching that because it's like watching the news. He gets all the updated stuff. So my thoughts are with the family of the people on board. Very sad. The yacht that I was actually talking about, it looks like there might have been a slight malfunction there. I don't think it was really anybody's fault because if I'm correct in the way I read things, they have to empty one of the diesel tanks to get the boat to list slightly, because when they've got the door open on the side, it's very close to the waterline. Doesn't seem a very sensible way of designing your yacht, but there are watertight doors, so they can't be opened when that door's open. So what went wrong there, I don't know. I'm still trying to find out about that, but yeah, so it wasn't as simple as some people put on Facebook about them going off to sea, leaving the doors open, and the engineers and this. That wasn't quite that simple. And all these things are very sad. You've got to remember there are human beings involved there. So let's go down here and have a look. Vatsa beach was a bit of a disappointment. Let's hope that they didn't seem to really know what they were doing in their defence. Anyway, I'm going to show you the garden now, again. We're coming to the end now of the cucumber rush, I think. I've got one here. It's produced a heck of a lot of cucumbers. I gave a lot to next door. My peppers have come on now. I've frozen quite a lot of the chili peppers. We're starting to pull some bell peppers off now. They're quite nice. I had some really nice vine tomatoes off that. I think the tomatoes are coming to the end now. But this one has gone mental. I'm just waiting for those to ripen up. I had to put this round this one to stop the birds. But I've had some nice tomatoes off that. And Jeddah's staying with me of Ocean Vans. If you watch me regularly, you'll know where that is, in Brixham. He's out here with his son at the moment. He's done a spag bol and used my produce from the garden. Yesterday he used one of the cucumbers for something he made, so there you go. So yeah, a little update there. The bike's due to go on the rack as the fork seals have completely given up now. I don't know whether you can make that out, but overnight there was a little puddle of oil there. That's not good, so I'm going to have to sort that out in the next couple of days or so. But yeah, I've got all the tools to do it, so it's not a major problem. So yeah, that's all we got to do this week, really. Next week there's another interesting video, and then the week after my guests start arriving. It's all out of sync, but I'm usually about 3 weeks behind. So if you visited the Coffee and PayPal page this week, thank you ever so much for doing that. Massive help. Helps make all these videos that you watch. And the patron of the page in Redmond, Baldilocks, getting involved as well, has apparently ordered me some new microphones, so you're not going to have to put up with that all the time when I'm talking. You can't hear me apparently, so yeah, that'll be fixed. That's all we got to say for this week. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you've hit the like, share and subscribe, sat back and enjoy the ride, I hope to see you next week. I'll catch you all next week when we do it all again. See you later. Remember, dreams do come true. True story.